Okay, so now we're going to do some revolutionary kind of things now. Ready? So we're going to do fire cider, and it's a great apple cider tonic, and it's really one of those examples where food's a good medicine. So what we're going to do is just make a tonic it can be used in your food just to spice it up, and it really, because of the ingredients in it, can be kind of energizing, and it's really good for colds and flus and that kind of season. So this fire cider, I did get this recipe from my main teacher, Rosemary, and friend. So the reason that fire cider is a nice product is because the original that I know, that their ingredients that are pretty standard, that was always in Rosemary's recipe, were onions. These are, especially, it's a really great thing for this time of year to make, because a lot of all these things that we can harvest locally and bring in, and then you're making, and what you're doing is preserving that vitality, because we've just harvested a lot of these things, and then they're warming. Almost all these herbs are really warming and somewhat energizing, so they're good for this time of year when the weather starts getting cold. So onions are in there. They're the alum and garlic. We've already talked a lot about garlic yesterday, but just having those immune enhancing properties. And we're going to put all in there fresh, so we're preserving the fresh constituents without heating it. And then onions too, also just because they're in the alum family, they're going to be warming and good for the respiratory. Both the garlic and the onion is really good for the respiratory system. We are going to use ginger, which ginger is an amazing antiviral. It's stimulating. It encourages your circulation. Also in the formula, it's going to help the other herbs work well, because that's synergistically when you put a stimulant like that into it. It's not stimulating like caffeine. It's circulatory stimulating. So ginger, I'm going to put in. And then cayenne's kind of in a little bit the similar thing. It's getting hot and warm, but this also encourages circulation, and it's very warming. And I have actually a few different kinds of chilies or peppers here we can choose from. Just tell you which ones we want in there. Anyway, I haven't tasted them, so if there's somebody discovered they can taste hot peppers without it driving them nuts, you can figure out how much we want in. The goal is you want it to be hot, pungent from the garlic and the onions, hot, and then the sour from the apple cider vinegar, and a little spicy, whatever. But then you're going to put a little honey in it when we're done. After you've strained it out, you add the honey to just add a little, so it's not so hot. So pretty much that was horseradish. Yeah, these are our horseradish, right? That we just harvested yesterday out of the garden here. So horseradish is really decongesting, so that's great for colds and flus, and it gives it this spicy hotness. So we'll put some of that in, and
I guess to grate that.
Yeah, whoever gets to grate that, if anybody has any congestion this morning, that's the best way to clear up your congestion, is to grate it yourself.
The horseradish?
Yeah, the horseradish. And I think nothing's better than fresh horseradish as far as that heat and stuff. It just mellows a little bit. If you can make your own and just put it in the fridge with a little vinegar or whatever, but it usually mellows over time. So fresh is great. The more I keep learning about turmeric, it's really pretty amazing. It's just, because there's been so many studies about it lately, they just keep finding more and more things that are healthy about it. But I wonder if they would take every drug and do as many studies if they just keep finding more. Every herb, I mean, more and more. But anyway, turmeric especially is known for inflammation, and a lot of our chronic diseases have some kind of inflammation related to it. So it's really great for inflammation. Even if you just fall and have a sprained knee or something, you can work with turmeric for inflammation. But any kind of, most of our debilitating chronic diseases that are caused from the Western diet are inflammation related, so you can work with that. Yeah.
I've read that turmeric means peppers.
Well, it doesn't have to, but it is enhanced. It is enhanced with black pepper. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some people put a few peppercorns. If you're going to use turmeric, which Josh went and found us some, so we could definitely put it in. Then we could put a few peppercorns in too, because something about them synergistically working together, it enhances both their potency. And black pepper is actually medicinal as well. So then the thing I keep forgetting to tell you though, when you do an alcohol an apple cider vinegar remedy. If you put a cap like this on it, a metal lid, it'll corrode. The acid in the vinegar corrodes the lid. It might not even do it in just 4 weeks. You might not have any trouble with it. But if you leave it in there longer, it will, and it gets really yucky, and it's not a nice thing. You won't want that in your product. You could just, I'd suggest before you guys close your jar up, is you just, maybe we'll cut this in half and just fold it over and put it under there. Or if you use like a product, like some kind of store-bought mayonnaise or something, that most of those are the same size as this, so plastic top will be good to put on there like that. You might have to just do 1 layer. Anyway, that's kind of important, because you might forget and not strain it very soon. And then, this is like vegetable soup. You can make it the way you want it. You can decide, I really cannot stand horseradish. Okay.
Does everything need to be skinned?
And for me, like, I'm kind of pitted, I'm pretty active, and I run really pretty warm. I can't do tons and tons of cayenne, so in mine I wouldn't put tons and tons, but some people love it, So then you up it. But today we'll kind of shoot for this recipe. Okay.
Do we need to peel the roots? Peel the roots?
Peel the roots, yes. Yeah, peel the ginger root, and this is so thin, I don't know if it matters, but
okay.
I don't think it matters with the turmeric, but I do chip. All right. And this just could be cleaned up, and it doesn't have to be tiny, but I chop the cloves a little, or smash them or something. Okay, and this chopped little. All right.
We have bottled lemon juice. Would we like to use that?
Yeah, you could put a little lemon juice in, or you could just wait and put that in later. If people want their own.
Or something.
You won't get a very good taste of it right away.
We have lemon juice available, so people.
Okay, if you decide to put a little in, you just know that you're going to like that, or you could add it later when you add your honey. The grater, we'll dry it out just because we want to dry it. Just make sure we don't add any extra water that we don't really want.
Yeah, that's a cup, right?
Nice.
Yeah, that's perfect.
The
it.
beeswax came to.
Where are we going with all this?
Right in there.
Right in there.
Look at
It's going to be a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it came to.
Is it?
So you're going to get any pictures, or is it just...
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
But
going
here's
Easy.
do we want to squish, like, Phillips to the very top?
we can put a couple drops of this in.
Yeah.
Did we put enough in or no?
Fill them up a little, like that one looks a little bit. Maybe a little, pick a little tad bit more.
Yes.
Good.
I mean, this almost looks like it's yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
the way around.
Just a bit.
Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, good. It's good.
It's kind of nice.
What's that?
Water in the solution.
Probably
Probably
Yeah,
from the
just a
birds.
little bit.
Yeah,
Probably
you
from
did
the fresh
some.
herbs.
No, it was me when I.
Here's.
Oh, there's an old one.
Okay.
There you go.
That all?
Alright,
So
starting.
one drop?
Tincture,
Anything?
Stellantis.
I put it on
One
straight.
drop of the rosemary?
It was